I'm going to say something that might surprise you. Anger management won't actually fix your anger. Not because the people that run those courses don't know what they're doing, but because anger management wasn't designed for the position you're in. A dad. A dad under enormous pressure, trying to be everything for everyone. The provider, the caretaker. A dad who's arriving home with his glass already overflowing. I never did anger management. When stuff got too hard and I needed change, I went to see a psychologist. Not a group session, not a workbook, a psychologist. An actual person who helped me work out what I was going through. And what I built out of those sessions was something different. It wasn't anger management. It was something that a dad, me, could actually use to control my anger. In this video, I'm going to tell you why anger management falls short and what you can do instead. Here's the problem with anger management and 4 reasons that it falls short. Number 1, it treats anger as the problem, not the symptom. Most anger management focuses on the anger and not the symptom. It trains you how to recognize it and how to de-escalate. But for dads, the anger is really the problem. It's the overflow. It's been overwhelmed with everything. It's what happens when the glass gets too full and the table gets bumped and there's a spill. If you're only treating the overflow and not actually treating the symptoms of why you overflowing, you're just going to keep having to deal with the problem. With anger management, you'll probably get better at managing the explosions, but you won't be actually treating the symptom. Number 2, it doesn't actually account for the way a dad actually lives. Generic anger management is designed for a generic angry person. It's not designed for a dad. It doesn't account for the commute home from work. It doesn't account for the transition from being a worker to being a dad. And it doesn't account for the fact that when you arrive home, your family needs the best of you, but they're often getting the worst because you've had to deal with so much during the day. A dad's anger is specific, and we need to address the specificity of the anger or where it comes from. 3, anger management relies on willpower, and at the end of the day, that's something you don't have after a hard day. Count to 10, walk away, deep breathing. These are all willpower-based strategies. And willpower is a finite resource. At the end of a hard day, by the time you get home, your willpower is almost drained. What works is not willpower, it's a system that enables you to have more willpower left at the end of the day. So in a particular moment, you don't need willpower. You have a system where your anger has been managed, or your overflow has been managed, so you don't actually get angry. And number 4, it doesn't actually address the repair. It just focuses on the symptom of your underlying issues. And even if the anger management does help you manage your anger, it doesn't help you go forward and address the repair. The relationship repair, the trust rebuilding, the long, hard process of becoming the person you know you want to be. For a dad, repair isn't optional. We need to repair so we can be the best dad we can be for our kids. Your kids are watching you every day. Your partner is watching you every day. So the improvement needs to be consistent. So what's the difference between anger management and my course? So anger management manages the explosion. It focuses on the moment. It uses willpower-based strategies, and it's generic, so it's not for everybody. Well, it is for everybody, that's why it's generic. And it stops at the anger. My course, the Beyond Anger approach, focuses on the other things. It prevents the overflow. Focuses on the whole day. It's system-based daily practice that builds strength over time. It's built just for dads and includes repair and rebuild. Now, I'm not saying if you need professional help, go and get it. Because if you're in a bad place, you probably need to talk to a psychologist or a counselor, whoever you can access, because that's what I did. That's where I started. What I'm saying is if you've tried those approaches already, or you haven't got access to those people right now, this is a system-based approach that works. So here's what I found. Here's the things that worked for me, and I believe will work for you. 1, understanding the root cause, why you're actually becoming overwhelmed, and then your anger comes out. I use a glass of water technique. This helps you understand that the yell is not about your kids. It's about all the little things that have happened through your day that have drained your energy. So when you get home, you do not have enough energy to deal with your kids. And that's where the anger comes out. This enables you to understand that it's not you being a bad person. It's all the little things that happen to you, and it can be fixed. It can be repaired. Number 2, the daily practice, not just the one-off techniques. 2 minutes at the end of the day, tracking what made the triggers and what happened during the day will help you identify those triggers going forward. It helps you see the pattern, and it sees the things that trigger you, and you can start working on eliminating them. And also taking 5 minutes in your car before you transition from work to home. Just giving yourself that little bit of time to mentally prepare yourself that you're leaving work behind and you're going into the home. Number 3, knowing your triggers specifically. Knowing all the little things that tick you off during the day or fill your cup up. By mapping these and writing them down, you begin to not be surprised anymore. And by not being surprised, it won't fill your cup up. And number 4, repair is part of the process. It's not just an afterthought. The Beyond Anger method includes repair because it's not just an afterthought. It's actually part of the process that you need to rebuild the relationships with your family, your kids, and your partner. It's not a one-off apology. It's showing consistently over time that you're working on being a better dad and improving, rebuilding that trust your family has in you. The real difference, anger management asks you to be calmer. Beyond Anger management helps you understand why you're not and enables you to fix that instead. One manages the problem, the other manages to solve it. When I walked in the psychologist's office, I didn't want to manage my anger. I wanted to be able to understand it. And then I wanted to build something that enabled me to come home to my family in a calmer, more controlled person. That's what Beyond Anger is. Not a set of techniques that help you manage your anger at the time, but a daily process that enables you to reduce your overflow, so when you do have incidents you have to deal with, you're able to deal with them in a controlled manner. If you tried anger management in the past and you didn't stick with it, this might be why. It might have been too generic for you. And if you haven't tried anything before because it didn't really feel right, this is probably for you. Beyond Anger course is entirely built around the modules are represented in this video. The glass of water framework, the trigger mapping technique, the daily rituals, the decompression before you step through the door, the repair process and the legacy work that you do so you can be what kind of dad your kids need you to be. It's all in the link below. It's less than a price of tank of gas, and my early bird link down below is for the course as well, which I'm currently building as well. So the ebook is available and the link below. See you in the next video.